From the pathway where the trees are, you'll see the pathway in front of me. Where is the pathway to first? The pathway is right to me. Hello, you're at Magical Adventure. ToThe's host, Reese here. I'm here to take you on a different spot here in SprouleCreek. Without any further ado, let's get those likes on for me, and let's go. As you can see here, on the hang of my right of me, you see is this murky like pond that we'll take a look at just before. We'll take a look at this murky pond right there, where the green leaves are that are kind of curving in towards the murky like pond seen here. Murky like pond definitely really looks like something out of the hollows deep by the looks of it. It definitely does look like it though. Something slightly on the slightly witchy side over here. Now I before tried to hike up to where the abandoned MillSite was, but we couldn't make it. So that won't be seen within this. But don't worry, I'll make that happen for the next time. What we'll be seeing is something completely different for this one. Because why? There's some other abandoned-like things up here anyways that I've seen in hiking up here while in power walking. At least that's a good thing. So I'll give you the like thumbs up for that one. It's down over here. It's like a pond right there. Right there. So we got a pond. Slightly murky one seen just right there. As you can kind of make out. It looks more bigger than from the other one that we've just seen in this video. Seeing just right there. So yeah, another murky like pond seen over here. Here up in SprouleCreek. As well too. Anyways, let's keep on walking the pathway and we'll see the other slightly abandoned stuff up here too. Because this whole spot has different abandoned like things up here. It's Bridgeway. Yeah, we have not yet seen. Just the one that right there that I'm pointing at. But look down over here. I see is another murky like pond. Right there you can see is slight driftwood. Kinda right there. And this it looks like the shape of a lagoon seen just right there. And that's just where this bridge is seen to see here that we also take. Right here. Look behind here. You see some of the creek through here a bit. We'll look at just over here. Over here. We'll take a look at the creek stretch from over here on the hang of my right. Over here and the hang of my left over here. Take a look at my on my left side. Just right here. I see a creek scene there. And then I hang on my left, you'll see is some more. This is my hang on my left to right side. Yeah, creek scene just right over here. As you can see. So we got this side now. And we saw this side just before that side. I'll even show you some of the signs here too. I see some signs up here that we'll take a look at too. You can see it's just a pile of logs, a different kind of logs right there, and they have like some kind of moss onto them, seen just right there. And this is just on the side corner from that bridge, seen just over here. This is what you'll see right now in the back side of me, seen over here on my left side shoulder. Now let's go take a look at these signs. Just up there, but look over here. Watch out for this, a slight giveaway, just right there. As you can kind of tell, you see it's this ground lip right here, which tells me there that this here was once a slight giveaway. Seeing this right there. So let's take a look up at these. Just right here is actually a sign right here. So these are signs there. One says trailhead 1 km going that way. Down there. And this here is the East Fork Trail, which is that trail seen just right there that I'm just pointing at right there. The arrows are the direction that it'll take you on. There. And right there. But yeah, I was going to show you these signs too, because these are like indicators on where you go to see the arrows exactly where you are going. So the East Fork Trail is the one up over there, and the other one is pointing down to this trail. There. Okay, let's take this trail down. There's some other like bad things here too that we'll take a look at too. We'll have to go. This is kind of a giveaway over there. We'll just tuck into over here. Just got that. So we'll take a look at the creek and this like rock-like thing over here too. On the walk down this path right here. To see, here's more of the creek there. You see more of the creek over there too. This whole thing right here, whole stretch is part of the creek. I like how that log right there is kind of like made itself look like a bridgeway of some sort there. As you can kind of tell, just some right there. It looks like it though. Seeing there. Another sign here. Just goes up there to the MillSite Trail. And the East Fork, which is that way. Seeing there. So I'll show you those signs as well too. This looks like a slight beaver jam. See on just right there. Hope you can make it out. Where the creek is. Nice tree right there. We'll move slightly kind of quickly here, and we'll get this. Right there. Look at those leaves. Look at all these rocks right there. I got over here. This is the most rockiest like pathway seen here. As you can see, I'm gonna hang on my right and hang on my left of me seen here. You'll see more of the same rock like piles over there, here, there, and over there. We'll take a look up at there. I see a slight bridgeway just from over here. That I'm just pointing at right there. Get the bridgeway. We'll take a look down under it. So these are abandoned. These ones here too. Take a look down there. Let's take a look at the opposite side. There. Mossy growth onto that one. We'll get this view. See, no creek there, but it looks like it though. And same on the hang on my left side of me, seeing just right there. And here I am, just crossing this platform-like bridge, which is what actually this is. This right here in the back of me is platform-like bridge. See in there? See some nice growth up there onto that branch there of that tree. It's another like Middle Earth like scene spot from over here as well too. It has the right look and a view of it. We'll take a look down at this pathway, just like straightforward from from here. And over here we have are some old growth trees in the midst of this too as well. Which makes this pathway a pretty unique one. Here up at SprouleCreek. Look down there, they can see more of the creek right there. And back to the pathway back. On the whole, I see is another murky, like, pond right there. This is even bigger than the other ones that we've seen. There, you can see kind of peering through where this tree is right there. This is more of a bigger, murky pond, seen just right over there. So we saw a few murky dank like ponds over here, going on a slight witchy side. Besides as that about it, MillSite, there's other things here that are also too about it as well too, including those ones that you've just seen are abandoned. Those things I've just shown you. Look at that one's roots. I love this tree. Have you ever heard that? A call of a bird was to be heard. Well, take a look at this platform like bridge. Seen over here too. Not much to see over here. But you can take a look at ground level at this platform like bridge seen here. to see Murky Lake Pond on the hang on my right. And stump there. And on over here, you can see is a slight still pond right there. And I'm just right here, just getting off that little platform bridge there. So we're gonna make our way back. Next time we'll get to see that MillSite. I gotta come up maybe in another hour or something like that. Maybe we could come here. I only had 2 hours. We couldn't make it up there to see that. Feeling kind of sad about that, but no worries. We'll get that next time. For our next one. We'll save that for the next upcoming one. Look at these roots here. Huge murky pond right there. Seeing there where those trees are. And right through over here. So you can see the stretch right there, that Murky Lake Pond. From there, and all the way down through over here. It's the same with Murky Pond. It's a lot bigger, and it streams a little bit more. No, it stream stems a little bit more from there. And right through over here. See there. And watch out for these roots on the ground here. They look pretty big. Seeing there. And over there, I gotta watch out. There is another giveaway. Right there. As you can kind of make out right there. Hope you can easily make out that giveaway. It's quite a big, huge giveaway. Right there. We'll see more of it just right there too. Another part of a giveaway seen here too. Incoming woodpecker holes right there. On this tree here. Just keeping my eyes peeled for the other kind of advanced stuff over here. I know that there is a few more about like stuff over here as well too. Pecker holes. Right there, seen on that tree. We have an incoming sign here. So here is one that says 1 km. So we went to the 1 km mark seen there. I see another bridge-like platform right there. That we shall take. So another bridge-like platform is to be seen just now right behind me. We've been to a couple up here. I see something over here. Besides that's the creek over there. But if you look over here, we got one of those invert like teepees right there. Especially the ones where this tree is right there. Good thing that we came over here. Just showing you this. It's like an inverted log teepee that's resting upon these two trees. Seen just right there. So some Blair Witchy stuff is happening up here too. Especially in the other spots that we've seen so far. On the other pathways that we've taken for other adventures. Look back at it before we hike on forward here. Lots of unique trees over here. Old growth and other. Up here at SprouleCreek. Of that creek just right there too. We're gonna have to stay true to this trail and hiking up over here too. Okay, watch. So this trail is a little bit kind of shorter than from the other ones. So a slightly shorter trail. But it won't be like this for too long. You see more of that creek? So right there where the trail is. You can see more where the giveaways are over there. Gonna also for over here. You can see some more of the creek, even more over here in this opening. Another giveaway over there too. There's lots of giveaways out here. We have an upcoming sign that I'll need to take a look at too. Right there it says MillSite, arrow pointing straight up to over there. And over there down here is the west loop, just right down over there. As it's pointing. There. And right there. Right there, we're gonna have to bow down under. So here comes a site head duck dive right here. Get ready. There we go. Didn't have to do the limbo move for that one. Right there. We'll get this view on the walk back here. Tucked away rocks. Right there in a pile. As you can see, that I'm pointing to. That some almost looks like a bird or something, or an angel by the looks of it. Hope you can make out what I'm seeing. Angel-like bird, but that's just like a stump. A hollowed out stump. Giving the impression of it. So at least it's got some abandoned-like things. But it'd be nice to get to that abandoned mill site so we can get a good look at that as well too. Big boulder, but that looks like a big huge round of tree roots right there, seen there. More woodpecker holes seen on over here on this buck of this tree. Look at that stump. It's just like leaning over. How is that possible? It's defying the laws of gravity. So yeah, this is actually like defying the laws of gravity. For the one seen here, you're kind of like leaning over. We're getting all of these pictures here. Seen them over there. In the back of me now. Look at these rocks. I'm gonna walk back here. Looks pretty interesting seeing that coming into view. This weird thing over there. It's like a log stick that's kind of bent over, seen there. Or curved over, I should say. This makes it a very cool spot for hiking. Probably not for biking as much, but for hiking definitely. Got more of that too. We see one of those things. This is more different from the other ones. Seeing this right there. Quick about this because I do have to get back. If I can take a look. Just right there. Hollowed out bark from a tree. And it has these sticks up resting on top there. Looks pretty interesting. Almost looks like an oven, but it's not. It looks like it though. Or a site chimney work. Made from a whole part of the tree seen there. So at least we saw some pretty interesting sites and area spots up here, and some about like spots up here as well too. Of what we could see, that is. This including the MillSite, but that'll be an upcoming adventure soon to come. Over here. Where's that creek here? And we'll get this. So please stay tuned for our next coming up adventure. We'll get to that MillSite one way or another. So that brings this tour adventure to a rough close from here. Hope you enjoyed the tour so far. I'll see you back for more coming up tour adventures, magic adventures, and magic trick videos as well too. This is truly a magical adventure tour tricks to host. Reese. Peace with love and blessings. Namaste. Ending off, let's take a look at this mushroom that we did not see from before.